forgot one of the subjects of this video. Sorry. Okay, I got it. Does this bother you? You know what? I hope it does. I hope it bothers you because it's bothering me right now, but I'm going to leave it open because the world's an imperfect place, you guys. Subject. This is my big purple water bottle, and I've loved it for a long time. I was recently vacationing, and I didn't bring this one with me because not only is it too big, so this is a Takeya. Whoops, I just moved the... This is a Takeya. I am fairly confident I got this at Target. I might have gotten it at Fred Meyer, though. It doesn't matter. This one, I have loved it for a long time because it's big and you carry it like this. And now I'm a fan. I didn't think I was going to say this, but I am off of metal water bottles, okay? I hate not seeing the water in the water bottle because if I'll know I need to refill my water bottle from across the room, okay? I don't need to go over there and pick it up and open it to know how much water is in it. I can just fucking see it. Anyway, I'm not going back to metal water bottles is my point. This one's great. It's purple, which is my favorite color if you haven't fucking noticed. It holds how much water? It holds 54 ounces or 16 milliliters of water. Okay? And it's got these fun sayings on it. I don't think I've ever actually read this. 8 a.m. Rise and energize. 10 a.m. Awaken your thirst. 12 p.m. Cool your core. 2 p.m. Halfway there. 4 p.m. Every sip counts. 6 p.m. You got this. 8 p.m. Hydrate and celebrate. Okay. These are I kind of like them. I kind of like this text being on there. I'm just into it. However, I really wish this was in military time. I wish this is on the 24-hour clock because the rest of the entire fucking world, aside from the US, uses the 24-hour clock. And it's not that hard to start adding 12 to every number after 12 noon. So 1 p.m. becomes 13 p.m. It doesn't even become 13 p.m. It's 13 o'clock. 1,300 hours, 1,400 hours, 1,500 hours, etc. Okay? Anyway. I don't love these phrases. They're kind of boring. They're pretty minimal, though, which I like. I wish it was more like... I wish it rhymed. Rhyming would be cool. I wish it was more poetic. Anyway... I love this water bottle because it holds a lot of water. However, and I can see through it, this water bottle taught me I definitely want clear water bottles from this day forward. I like glass ones. We can talk about glass water bottles in a minute. This one has a major flaw. It is a major flaw, and I overlooked it because it's just so pretty, and I do very, very often carry it like this. Okay, but this is the major flaw. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay. This is the major flaw. It's not airtight. Water seeps out of this. It just got on the piano. It's okay though. She's an old piano. She can take it. But there's significant water coming out of this when you just turn it upside down. Okay. I noticed this first thing. What happens with a lot of people with water bottles is they fill it up with water kind of sloppily, and then there's water on the outer rim of the top, and then they put the cap on, and then that can remain wet. And people are like, oh, is this water bottle leaking? When it's just wet from when you filled it up. I noticed that right away, though, and I knew that wasn't the issue because it was just obvious that it's leaking. And so I can't really, it's super inconvenient to take this in the car because it doesn't fit in my cup holders, and I can't put it in a backpack or a bag because it will fall over, and it will it's really, the reason I've been able to deal with it is that it's really not a significant amount of water. I would say it's probably like over time. Okay, so say I go on a 10-minute car ride and this thing is like sloshing around on the floor or something, or on the front seat. Okay, it might be 2 full tablespoons. Sorry, I don't know the metric. I was so upset that everyone didn't know the military time, but I don't know off the top of my head what this measurement will be in the metric system. Sorry, it's about 2 tablespoons, if that, maybe 1.5, which is not that much water, but it's still annoying. Okay, that's annoying enough for me to like be. It's a major flaw. It's a major flaw with this Takeya water bottle. Love the color. This is BPA free. You always, when you get plastic water bottles, everyone, you want BPA free. Okay? Bisphenol, it stands for, it's a type of plastic. It's a lower grade plastic. It's cheaper to make. It stands for bisphenol A, which is a type of plastic. Okay? And the thing with bisphenol A is that if you leave water in your water bottle for like a few days and you don't touch it or whatever, or even if you leave it out in the sun, like the shining sun, is that the particles, I don't know what to call it, the properties of the plastic can do what's called leach into the liquid or water in the water bottle, and then you drink it, and then you're like drinking you're drinking plastic basically, and it's not good for us. Shocker. So you want this BPA free. It'll say on the bottom BPA free. Okay? So that'll be a more quality plastic type, and you can also tell by the taste. Like, go out and buy the cheapest water bottle, fill it with water, and take a sip from it. You don't even have to let it like sit for long. You don't even have to let it sit for like a minute. You can fucking taste the plastic immediately. Gross, but anyway, love this water bottle, and it actually became my new extra water I carry bottle because I broke the Cassie Ho one. Oops. It's a dumb way that I broke it though. I put it in the dishwasher. You could dishwash the cap and the straw and both straw pieces. So the 3-piece straw and the cap, you could put those in the dishwasher, but the actual vessel itself you could not put in the dishwasher, and I didn't know that, so it actually said that on the bottle, but I forgot, and it warped it, and I had to throw it out. But I'm actually glad about it because that was a not excellent water bottle. So just keep this one in mind, okay? I went on vacation recently, and I decided that I would need a slightly smaller water bottle that did not leak, and one that I could fit in my purse, okay? So it's always exciting when I get to buy something that I like actually want and need, because then I put more thought into it, and now you're getting a video about it. Look at this water bottle. I did get this one at Target, okay? I've talked shit on complicated mechanisms like this one before, okay? But they're getting better quality. They really are. So this one is I think it's locked right now. Wait. Yeah, it's locked. Okay, so it's locked. So this is the lock, and then so I can't, if this gets pressed, the straw ain't coming up, and if it does if you just unlock it, and then you can open it and drink from it. Bro, this water bottle is hilarious. I have so much to tell you about this water bottle, and I haven't even had it 2 weeks. So I got this, I got it from Target, And I like I actually like the mechanism. So it locks. You can close it, and it's fine like this, but just to be safe, you can lock it. So it'll come up like that. And then you can lock, but you can lock it. Anyway, I got this. I saw this one and I really liked it. Unfortunately, it does not say BPA free. I don't know that that means that it's definitely BPA free, but okay, and where is this made? I'm looking for made in China. Yep, okay, fabriqué en Chine. Okay, yeah, that means made in China, but anyway, I bet the other one was made in China too. I have to take out this rubber stopper thing. Ooh, I never see that. Okay. Yep, made in China. Okay. Anyway, so this one, it didn't say BPA free. And I had no other water bottle option that was clear. This was the only one in stock that was clear. There was another, I think there was a gray one too. But I was like, I really need a water bottle, and why don't I try this one, even though it may not be BPA free. I don't think, if it isn't BPA free, it's definitely a higher quality plastic generally, because the water tastes great. It doesn't change the taste of the water at all. If it doesn't change the taste of the water, that's generally a better quality plastic. And I look cute drinking from this. Look. I have one issue, maybe two issues, but the first one is like the actual issue. I'm just thinking of the second thing I'm going to tell you about this because it's hilarious. The only issue I have with this one, the only major issue that this one has, is I don't think I can get it on camera. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it on camera. I think it only happens when it's more full. So when you do that sometimes, if you're just, in a public place and you just go like this, there's actually a teeny tiny amount of water that does, like a couple, maybe 4 drops of water that just get like flung into the air. But I don't think anyone notices it. I think only I notice it. You would notice it most likely though if a drop landed on you, but it's just water and some of my saliva. Like, get over it. Anyway, I had this one on the plane. And thinking nothing of it, I opened this on the plane. Okay? Do you know what happened? The air pressure from outside the plane was trapped in here. Like normal level air pressure was in here. There's gas in here. I may not be saying this correctly, but you get the idea. So it did not mix with the cabin air pressure. You know how you have to like adjust to airplane air? Like it takes you a moment. It just, or you like suddenly notice that the air is like different. It smells different to me, and it definitely feels different, and it's not as quality, and it's kind of gross. But anyway, I opened this on the plane. And there was this pretty significant amount of water in this. Because you can bring an empty water bottle to the airport, and most airports now have refill water stations. So you don't have to buy a $10 fucking bottle of water. Forget about it. And then have to go through security, dump it out, and throw it out. You can just bring a fucking empty water bottle. It's not hard. I opened it on the plane and the fucking water went shooting everywhere. This was like a fountain. It was like, psh! And luckily, I had switched seats all the way to the back. I had my own fucking aisle to myself, but the gal ahead of me also had the own aisle all to herself, and it hit the seat next to her. it didn't hit her that much. It startled her. I explained to her what was going on. She was cool about it. But like, if you get this water bottle, don't open it on a plane. I had to open. Then I knew. But then I knew. Then I just knew I would have to open it and drink it this way upon the first sip on an airplane. Okay? Anyway, I love this water bottle. I think it's so pretty. And they had this also in gray, but this one was so pretty to me. I love the green. I wish they made like more colors just for funsies, but I do really enjoy the green. And I was gonna say something else about this. What was I gonna say about it? This is a good size. It's very convenient. You can hold it like this if you need to. It also doesn't leak up to 2 tablespoons in a car ride. It does hold less water, but okay, I remembered what I was gonna say. I'm super paranoid about bisphenol A. I don't want that shit in my life. I try to stay the fuck away from it, but I was like, you know what? If this is not that quality, first of all, I have to try it to know if it's quality, and if it's not that quality, well, then I'll just have had it for my vacation and I can just throw it out or give it to Goodwill or whatever. But I love it, and it is better quality. I think it is better quality plastic. Like I said, this brand, Contigo. In Spanish, that means with you. Con is with, Tigo is you. But it's like with you, like object. I can't really explain it. I'm sorry. I think most people should drink out of clear water bottles, honestly. I think that, I guess I understand metal water bottles, but even if you had a metal water bottle, couldn't you have like a portion of it cut out that was clear so that you could indicate, you could know, you could at least kind of see the amount of water in it? Okay, I think I mentioned earlier that I like glass water bottles, and I do, but they're a little bit heavier. And shocker, they're more prone to break. I would actually buy a glass water bottle, like, just for funsies. I just haven't seen any that I like recently. I love knitting sweaters for... I should knit a sweater for this one. I've only ever knitted sweaters for glass water bottles. But anyway, I actually have a most preferred method of drinking water, but I don't do it. And I'll tell you why that is in a minute. My most preferred method of drinking water is with, okay, so the technical English term for it is a bladder, okay? It's a plastic water pouch, and it's like, you know, malleable. So when it's not full of water, it's flat and light weight, right? But when it is full of water, it's not that much different. And it has a high quality, like long, flexible straw coming out of it. And then it has a bite valve, but I call it the bit because that's what you call the thing that they put in a horse's mouth that's like de-shipped. That's the bit. So it has a bite valve or a bit. I don't like that it's called bladder, okay? My ex and I always called it a gourd, because that's the word for water bottle in French. And like, I think it's time the US started getting a little bit more influenced by both Mexico and Canada. I meant to say Canada first. Shoot. By Canada and Mexico. Just in that, like, I don't fucking know. Maybe some of us could speak French and Spanish just so we can understand each other better. And English. French, Spanish, English. I forgot where I was going with that. I brought up Canada. Why did I bring up Canada? I might have just forgotten. I'm sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. Something about glass water bottles. Okay. Gourd. Call it a gourd. So in French, the French original word that they still use in Canada for water bottle is gourd. Like gourd. You said gourd. It's Gourde. but you can say it gourd in English, okay? Those are gourds, actual dried out gourds were the original water bottles, okay? And I don't want to call it, it's called a hydration bladder, but like that's gross and weird and it's not a bladder, it's a fucking gourd, okay? I love drinking out of gourds. Okay, so the thing you have to do though, if you get a gourd, is you have to get a little gourd backpack. And you know, I kind of dig the like REI aesthetic. They do make it in some cool colors, but a lot of people don't. So I can totally understand why someone wouldn't want to wear that as a water bottle because it is kind of goofy looking. But anyway, I love gourds. You have to get a high quality gourd though. It's got to be really high quality because they do make very low grade quality ones and they taste like shit because it's really low grade plastic. But anyway, I get a gourd. I have a gourd backpack. I wear that shit, and there's a little clip on the strap for the straw if you want to put it on the clip, or you can just leave it loose. No one cares. And whenever you feel like it, you just grab the bit and you drink it. Okay, and it's awesome. But I don't have one. I haven't had one lately because Pirate, my cat, loves playing with gourds. He loves playing with moving water, and he will know if there's a moving water, if there's a gourd in a bag. He will know, and he will play with it, and he will puncture it and break it and ruin it. That is a major flaw with gourds, is that they are fragile in that way. They're easily punctured. They're easily broken. Okay, and they're expensive. All right, so maybe we could get, I don't know if you would necessarily need thicker plastic. You might just need an additional, like for the actual gourd itself, you might just need you might need an additional sleeve to put around it, like a little pouch or something. But I want to get a gourd and a gourd backpack again, but I would have to keep it in the car away from Pirate, because if I didn't, he would ruin it. I think I've talked enough about water bottles now. Oh, I didn't show you this feature. This locks right there, and you can bring it up, but you can go like that. This one is weird because it goes up this far on that side, and it doesn't go all the way down on that side. So like that's actually a tiny bit annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm kind of debating getting rid of this one just because of the leakage. Like I forgot how nice it was to have a water bottle that will not leak in your purse, or just to have a water bottle this size. Because this is good. This is easier to carry, much easier to carry around, and this is heavier. Obviously, when it's full. So get yourself a Contigo. Also, can you pay me, Contigo? Thanks. Bye.